Satavahana dynasty. The founder of Shatavahana dynasty, Simuka, uh, according to the finds where we got some ancient coins near the Kotilingala. Some of the archaeological evidences also there in Telangana. Panagiri, Kotilingala, Dulikatta, and Dharmapuri, Nagarjunakonda. Many sites were eventually authentication of some archaeological evidences also there. According to that, in Deccan region, South India was ruled by Shatavahanas. So archaeological sources we discussed some of the inscriptions like Nanagarh inscription, Nasik inscription, Junagadh inscription, Karle inscription, and many Hathigumpa inscription, which is issued by the Kalinga Karavela, belongs to Orissa state. Uh, Between that inscription is explained between the wars between Shatavahanas and Kalinga rulers, Kalinga Karavela, Jain ruler of Orissa state. He belongs to Jaina religion. So these all inscriptions, Nasik, Karle, Nanegat, and uh, some of the rock edicts which are issued by the Ashoka, Mauryan king Ashoka also, that Mauryan king, 13th rock edicts is explained about Andhra Bhrutyas, about Andhra people. Next, the coins also copper coins, lead coins, bronze coins, silver coins, tin coins also there, and some of Tarhala and Jogal Tambi, some Gautamaputra Shatakarni, while defeating to Nahapana, many, some 7,200, thousands of coins in that excavation, uh, they got that coins are again reprinted by Gautamiputra Shatakarni, the name of Gautamiputra Shatakarni. Earlier, that coins are the name of Nahapana, who was a Kshaharata or Shaka ruler in western part of India, Maharashtra and Gujarat region. So these all are the evidences of Shatavahana history, Western Deccan and Telangana, South India region, Karimnagar and Kotilingala. These all are some of the monuments also there, and Dhulikota, the Dhanya Katakam. These all are. So historians like V.V. Krishna Shastri, Suktankar, Nelaturi Venkatramanaya, and many authors, modern authors are they written the history about Shatavahanas. Literary sources also I explained that Malavika Agnimitram, Pragna Paramita, Acharya Nagarjuna, belongs to Nagarjuna Konda, under the patronage, this writer under the patronage of Yagnasri Shatakarni was a great ruler, last great ruler of Shatavahana dynasty. He patronized the great philosopher. He wrote the book Pragna Paramita, Acharya Nagarjuna written, Suhrul Leka, Rasa Ratnakara. These three books written by Acharya Nagarjuna, which is giving more society, social history or some political history of South India by Acharya Nagarjuna. The next to the Megasthenes, who belong to foreign accounts. I told yesterday that Greek traveler who came to India under the representation of Seleucus Nicator. After the Greek invasion, Alexander, he appointed some representatives to northwest region. So that Greeks, Seleucus Nicator, want to visit the by one of the Greek traveler, Megasthenes. He wrote the book Indica book. That book also more powerful source of India. He mentioned 30 rulers and 30 kings ruled to South India. That is none other than Shatavahana dynasty. He clearly mentioned that. Then Periplas of the Erythraean Sea, one of the navigator, he wrote the book Periplas. The book name is Periplas of Erythraean Sea. That book is written by one of the sailor while running that international trade from here to Greek and Arab and Rome. In Telangana, during the Shatavahana period, South India trade and commerce means that business, mercantile activities are done between South India and Greek and Rome and Arab. So that is a evident Periples of Erythraean Sea book, which is a more evident authentic source. But who wrote that book? Don't know. One of the unknown sailor written the book. An origin theory chronology also there. I told yesterday that Karnataka, some historians are clearly explain about the Shatavahanas are belongs to Karnataka, Kannada region, Ballari, and some of historians are in Andhra. They said some historians, Andhra means Telangana region. Some of them they told about the origin of Shatavahanas are Maharashtra region. So these are many historians are they explain about the historians are origin theory. Shatavahanas are earlier from where they come, where they born, explained by the three some of historians like in Telangana, P.V. Parabrahma Shastri, Deme Rajareddy, V.V. Krishna Shastri, and Thakur Rajaram Singh. Opinion that the Shatavahanas rules begin in the Deccan with the capital of Kotilingala. The Kotilingala is it's a present day. It's located in Karimnagar district in Telangana, and that is a place many coins, Srimukha coins are they got in the in excavations by historians. So P.V. Parabrahma Shastri, Deme Raja Reddy, V.V. Krishna Shastri, they strongly opinion that the Shatavahanas are started their rule from Telangana region. Okay. So that place is only after Dulikatta, Pedabangpur, Kotilingala, Karimnagar district. From there to some other parts, they extend from Telangana to they spread to Karnataka and they spread to Maharashtra, like Andhra region also, Srikakulam, Vijayanagaram, some regions. And most of the sources are available. The Shatavahanas are, they believe that at present day studies, the modern studies, the Shatavahanas are, it is, they belongs to Telangana. They are started from Telangana region. That is the Kotilingala is the capital city of Shatavahana rulers. So political achievements, if you see that, the Shatavahanas are two categories. Two groups were there. They classified into two groups. The means early Shatavahanas and later Shatavahanas. So early Shatavahanas are the mostly they are the subordinate rulers to the Mauryans. Means the Shatavahana kingdom is established by after the decline of Mauryan Empire. So earlier Shatavahana kingdom is a part of Mauryans. First, the early Shatavahana rulers, first kings, they are not independent rulers. They are under the supervision, under the subordinate. They're subordinate to the Mauryans. So the Mauryans, they're subordinate to the Mauryans at the same time. So Mauryans, during this time, the early Shatavahanas, the founder of Shatavahana dynasty was Simuka. According to the Puranas, he is said to have killed Susharman, the last ruler of Kanva dynasty. Susharma, Vasudeva Kanva, and Susharma, some of rulers are there. Last king of Kanva dynasty, Susharma. The Susharma was killed by Simuka. He established the dynasty in South India. He made Danakataka his capital first. Danakataka is another name is Dhanyakataka. Dharanikota, which is located in Andhra in Guntur district region, present day. Dharanikota or Amaravati, Danakataka, which is the first capital of Simuka according to latest studies. But later, this capital city shifted to from here to Prathisthanapuram or Paitan. The Paitan, which is in a city in Maharashtra, that is a district in Aurangabad district. Paitan or Prathisthanapuram, that is in Aurangabad district in Maharashtra. The second they shifted. Then after Kotilingala and Karimnagar district. So you can see that the capital cities of Shatavahana rulers, three um, three cities are there. One of Dhanyakataka and Kotilingala, and also one more Prathisthanapuram or Paitan. Prathisthanapuram or Paitan. And also, first king is Simuka. After Simuka is called as a Chimuka, and he succeeded by Kanaha, the second early Shatavahana king. Kanaha ruled, and he also ruled some years. And Kanaha, or also known as a Krishna or Kanaha. At the time of Srimuka's death, his son Shatakarni I is a minor in age. So his brother, Shimuka brother only, he come into throne, and he ruled and he has to guard into the Shatakarni I also. He ruled nearly for 18 years. It was the first to issue the inscription, Shatavahana dynasty, Nasik inscription. Nasik inscriptions are two. One is Devi Naganika, and one more is Kanaha. Two are there. After the Shatakarni I, he has to construction the cave Buddhism. Nasik cave inscription refers to the construction of a cave for Buddhism. So Buddhism also came to during the Shatavahana period. First Jainism during the early Shatavahana Simuka's time. During the Simuka period, Jainism came. Then after Buddhist cave also they constructed by Kanaha period. Shatakarni I, he married Naganika, the daughter of Maharadi Tranakairo of Kalalaya. So Maharadi, Mahabhoja, they are the subordinators, kingdoms, Maharadi dynasty, which is under the uh, subordinate to the Shatavahanas. So subordinate ruler Maharadi, Tranakairo daughter, Naganika, married to Shatakarni I. He conquered the western Malwa and Narmada Valley, southern part of Vidarbha, which is located in Maharashtra region. He has invaded some extend the kingdom of Shatavahana during the Shatakarni I. He participated some of the yagas or yagnas You know that already in the according to Vedic text, they Ashwamedha Yaga, Rajasuya Yaga, Vajpaya Yaga. So he participated the rituals according to Hindu. They performed yagnas, Ashwamedha Yaga, sacrifices, and Rajasuya Yaga. Karshapanas, he and also land of Brahmins. He he donated the thousands of cows. You remember that they are Shatavahanas are Brahmins. They donated the cows and they donated the lands for the Brahmins also. Karshapana coins, which is donated to Brahmins, cows and lands, and Karshapanas, thousands of coins they donated to the Brahmins. This shows his faith Vedic religion. He was ruled for 18 years. Shatakarni too, also ruler of he belongs to Shatavahana, is a third ruler of early Shatavahanas and highest the period of time, 56 years he ruled, 56 years. Entire in the early Shatavahanas, Shatakarni too was more highest time period he ruled in Shatavahana. He extended the boundaries of kingdoms of Vindhya, Malwa, Madhya Pradesh, and uh, most part of South India. He controlled by Shatakarni too. He also Yuga Purana, according to the Yuga Purana, after the driving the Shakas out of Kalinga, he then advanced the Pataliputra and annexed. Means North India also some of his extent to his the Shaka out of Kalinga advanced to Pataliputra also. After Shatakarni, there were 8 kings about whom not much is known. However, though we these rulers managed the tour to reign Shatavahana power. Means the decline of Shatavahana kingdom was started during the time of Pulomami. The next after Shatakarni, two after Pulomami, and Pulomami, the glory of the Shatavahana's regime was renewed from the Pulomami one. He continued the legacy of Shatavahanas. The scholars believe that he killed the Susharma dynasty, occupied Magadha. Magadha, which is in the powerful place in uh, North India, it's Bihar. So Pulav Mavi, after Kuntala Shatakarni, he ruled, and Hala Shatakarni, Hala, who wrote the Gada Saptasati, Gada Saptasati, Hala. Then Shatavahana, latter Shatavahanas, Gautami Putra Shatakarni is a. I told yesterday that some great places he occupied by the Gautami Putra Shatakarni. Many king, Pulomami and Yagnesri Shatakarni. Yagnesri Shatakarni was 26th ruler, and he was considered the last great ruler. Means I told yesterday that till the Pulomami too, now Yagnesri Shatakarni, last powerful ruler of Shatavahana dynasty. Yagnesri Shatakarni was 26th ruler, and he was considered to be the last great known as of Shatavahanas. He took advantage of civil war in the Shaka kingdom between Jivadama and Rudradama. So both brothers of Shaka rulers in Gujarat and Maharashtra, western part of India. The Shaka rulers are Shaharata rulers are Shaka rulers. Both are same. That is in western Deccan, means it is in Maharashtra, some of in Gujarat it's ruling. So both are brothers. Rudradama and Jivadama. They are quarreling each other for to come into throne. So to further become a ruler of means they are they fighting each other for throne. This is the advantage to the Yagnashri Satakarni. He was taken as advantage and he noticed war and invaded the Ujjain. Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh, which is under the control of Shaharata rulers, but due to the advantage of their fighting by brothers in the Shaharata dynasty, Yagnashri Satakarni, Yagnashri Satakarni has occupied the Ujjain place. And a support of Buddhism, Acharya Nagarjuna, and the great poet patronized by him, the great poet who patronized the Acharya Nagarjuna. Acharya Nagarjuna, is a Buddhist monk and Mahayana Buddhist monk, and according to Tibetan and Chinese historians, he had constructed the Mahachaitya at Sri Parvatam. Sri Parvatam means it is another name of Nagarjuna Konda or Nagarjuna Sagar, the honor of his guru Nagarjuna. So Yagnashri Satakarni mostly respect to the his uh, writer Acharya Nagarjuna. The same way he built one of Vihara. Yagnashri Satakarni he is supported to Acharya Nagarjuna for staying in Nagarjuna Konda for continue his writings and he continue his what are the spreading of Buddhist ideology, some Buddhist text culture. So he helped to Acharya Nagarjuna. At the same way, Acharya Nagarjuna he written the books, three books, that is in the Pragna Paramita and some of other important books, three books he written, and Suhru Lekha Rasaratnakara. So Pragna Paramita is the first political book in South India. That book is it's completely the duties of king and how model administration, how the ruling will be there, how the ruling was, what are the characteristics of great rulers, and it is a model, one of the book for motivational and inspirational book for administration. So each other, uh, Yagnashri Satakarni, patronage Acharya Nagarjuna, and Tibet, China, had constructed the Mahachaitya for staying him. Mahachaitya also means like Vihara, Buddhist center in Nagarjuna Kunda. Okay, so then Telangana, Andhra region, and he ruled after the Yagnashri Satakarni, Chandasri, and Vijaya Satakarni, and also Pulomami fourth Pulomami is the last rulers. And gradually, in his, after the Yagnashri Satakarni, Pulomami fourth, during his time, the decline of Shatavahana kingdom was started. So, due to the Chutus invasions, Abhiras in Nasik, Chutus in Western Deccan, means it's Maharashtra. Western Deccan, it's Maharashtra. And Abhiras in Nasik, this also Maharashtra. And Ikshvakas of Telangana. These three were attacked to they declared themselves independent kingdoms from the Shatavahana period, from the Shatavahana rulers. So, the automatically decline of Shatavahana dynasty after the Yagnashri Satakarni, the weak rulers came to throne and they did not take care to strengthen the Shatavahana dynasty. And it's finally declined, and it is a Chutu kingdom, Chutu state, and Abiras, and also Ikshwakas of Telangana. They were it declared themselves as a independent kingdoms, and finally Shatavahana dynasty was declined. Next, what is the administrative features of Shatavahanas? Administration of Shatavahanas simple, so they carried by Mauryan administration system. How North India was ruled by Mauryans, the same method, same system is implemented by Shatavahanas. Like the simple titles, they took simple titles like Raja and Maharaja. The king was assisted the number of ministers, different levels among the ministers. Vishwa Samatya, Raja Matya. They were the important positions after the king. And also Amatya, uh, Vishwa Samatya was a chief advisor and advisor, very important advisory body to the king, Vishwasamatya. And also Mahamatras, the in charges of departments, Banda Garika. So these all are designations in administration. So for the strengthening of Shatavahan administration, they worked all officials and bureaucracy system was there at the time. And Mahamatya, Rajamatya, Vishwasamatya, and Hiranika, treasurer, who control the money and coins, treasurer, and Bandagarika, superintendent of stores, and Mahasenapati, who is the chief of army, who is leading the army, Mahasenapati, commander of forces, all forces and all army military and horse army and army all will be controlled by his commander in position, the leading of all the soldiers and a group of militants. So it's Mahasenapati. And also Mahataraka, Chamberlain, and also Nibandakara, in charge of drafting state records. So what is giving this king orders? That order should be drafted by one person. He person is called as a um, Nibandana Kara. So the drafting for the future references to follow the kings and others. The king what is giving the order, it should be immediately to write and draft by the one person, draft the state records by Nibandana Kara. And there are some of officials higher levels assist the king of smooth functioning of government. Other officials also there. Pratihara, one of official, Pratihara, and Duta. Duta means he's a messenger. So he's carry forwarding the message from one kingdom to another kingdom, which is important for regarding the wars and agreements and pacts and meetings between two kingdoms and other. So these all summits and meetings and war related and some other information passed by messengers. That messengers called as a dutas. In charge of drafting were officials. Okay. And also Ganapaka. Ganapaka is a accountant. Accountant means he control the money, coins, and expenditure and exports and imports. How much income is getting to the kingdom and how much distributing that. All revenue should uh, under the control of accountant. Lekaka, official in charge of to registering the documents. So this also valuable information should be recorded to protect the to preserve in the under the supervision of king. So that is in the further in the future reference. What are the important records and documents are there? It should be preserved and protected in the one in certain way. So he called as uh, a preserved documents. It's a lekaka, and also Patti Kapalaka, director of archives. Archives means so it's written records and ancient all archival sources will to preserve at one place. There was also special officers called Uparakshita, who was in charge with the duty of building caves. Uparakshita. Uparakshita, he is in charge of build of constructing of caves. So like Ajanta, Ellora caves, how it was there, same uh, under the supervision of him. Next, sons of the kings were trained necessary skills and they participate in the warfare and also they improve their skills to after they become a kings after the king means they're training before the elders rulers they have to get some training kings prince they have to train up by the king. The Satavahana Empire was divided into number of aharas and administrative convenience and like Govardhana Ahara, Sopara Ahara, and also Mamalla Ahara. So these all under subordinate chieftains also Maharadi, Mahabhojas. I told already Maharadi and Mahabhojas are the subordinate kings of Satavahana. Amatyas are also there. The next, the village is under the control of Gramani or Gramika. So remember this, the Gramani. At present day, we are calling as a village Sarpanch or village president. We are pronouncing now at present day, we are calling as a Sarpanch. But at that time, during the Shatavahana period, the village head person is called as a Gramani or Gramika. So this also compared to the rural elders, the casteism also there. Fourfold caste system, the Brahmana, Kshatriya, and Vaishya, Shudra. Fourfold caste system also there during the Satavahana period. Apart from the central and provincial administration, epigraphically evidences are there. Many inscriptions, Sopara, Broch, Barucha or Broch, Kanheri, and Paitan, Kotilingala. These are the Shatavahana kingdoms. Several towns, developed towns were there. Next to the Nigama Sabhas, the village Sabhas, Grama Sabhas are there. That Grama Sabha is led by the person Gramani or Gramika. But in the same way, the small towns also they had some the village towns also Nigama Sabhas. Nigama Sabha, which is represent the small cities and towns. Like present day, we are calling the municipalities, corporations. So during the Shatavahanas in Nagara Sabhas, what is the Nigama Sabha? Nigama Sabha means which is represent the towns and cities. And Grama Sabha is referred for Grama, village level uh, group and a meeting place. That is. The next, land revenue was the chief source of income of the state. The land revenue. The state levied two types of taxes known as a Rajabhoga and Deyameya. Rajabhoga and Deyameya, the two kinds of taxes they collected. Mostly they collected the land revenue from the farmers. 1/6 of the land's produce of revenue. The farmer, the peasant, how much grain that production is get from that 1/6 of share should be paid to the kingdom. 1/6 revenue. And beside the land revenue, taxes levied from on roads, taxes on ports, main shipyards, taxes on professions, taxes on mines, taxes on markets. So market means everyone should pay the sum of share to tax to the kingdom. So that only kingdom's income source. Although the Satavahanas followed patriarchy, some of the latter Satavahana kings bore trace of matriarchal lineage. Matriarchal means the mother name before the sons and kings, prince, princess, these all are, they kept their name, put into their name before their name, their mother name should be added to their name. That is a matriarchal lineage. So in the administration methods are they followed patriarchy, means father side. Okay, the social conditions, the many all occupations are also there in the Satavahana period and social conditions. So Gada Saptasati Hala king, the 17th ruler of Shatavahana king Hala, he written the book Gada Saptasati and Gunadhya Bruhat Katha book. Okay, Gunadhya Gunadhya, he written the book Bruhat Katha. That book also the social and economical conditions of Shatavahana period. It clearly mentioned that social conditions and also some Kularika potters, Kolika weavers, and Tilapisaka engaged the uh, gingerly oil, Halika farmer, agriculturist called as a Halika, Kolika, all the village occupations also there. Kolikas means weavers, Kularika means potters to making pots, watermen, and Udayantrika, skilled persons in irrigation. Damnika, grain merchants. So, uh, Vasakara, Vasakara means bamboo workers. So these all are some village occupations also there. And also, so the village economic conditions regarding many social conditions are agriculture is a main occupation during the Shatavahanas also. Krishna, Godavari rivers, and also some of in Western Deccan, Narmada river, and these all uh, cultivation of crops, wheat, paddy, millets are the main crops are cultivation by farmers. Women occupied an important position in the society. They gave more importance to their mother. Mother name put into their sons are given to the before their son or the king's name. They kept their mother name in front of their name. So matrimonic, metronymic, metronymics type of the following. Their name is keep into the king's name before that. So name and also patriarchal system also there. Shatakarni means Devi Naganika, Gautami Balasri, Devi Naganika, Vasishti Putra. Vasishtiputra Pulomame. Vasishtiputra Vasishti and Gautami Balasri and Devi Naganika. They are the some great personalities of women in this dynasty. So economic conditions, agriculture and all village occupations, potters, Kularika, guild, Shreni system also there. It's a group of merchants. They form as a unity and they coordinating each other, all merchants. The gradual when the syndicate type of prices, controlization of market. So all merchants they should form as a Shrenis. Shreni means trade unions. Shreni means trade union. And also Damnika, call dealers, Kolikas, weavers, and Vasakara, bamboo cutting, tree workers, wood workers, also there. So, like agriculture and industry is simulated in the growth of internal and external trade, and also Paitan, Tagara, Junnar, Nasik, Amaravati, and Vijayapuri, Dhanyakataka, Dhulikata, Pedabankur, Kondapur, and Kotilingala. These all are important towns, trade centers, Vijayapura, Kudura, many places also there. And products, Shatavahanas are maintain trade contacts with the Roman Empire also. Shatavahanas are, they contacted with the trade Roman Empire, muslins, spices, and medical herbs were the chief experts. In return, wine, copper, tin, lead, topaz, gold, and silver also imported. So balance of trade, like a Barukacha or brooch, which is located in Gujarat, that's the most busiest trade center in the during the Shatavahana period, and followed by some of the other port cities also there, Sopara and Kalyana and Gantasala, Guduru and Arikamedu in Tamil Nadu near that. These are the important seaports. And the caravan and river boats were in chief means of important for external trade. Barter of goods was the order of the day. However, coins are lead, 14 copper and silver coins also they used in the Satavahana period. A silver coin is known as a Karshapana, commonly used in that age. The gold coin, the age was known as a Suvarna. Suvarna is a gold coin. And also copper coin, which is 14, 14 coin, silver coin, they mentioned that. Karshapana and also other coins also they used. Gold was freely mint by Satavahana kingdom. Satavahanas also maintained good commercial relations. Okay, cultural conditions also, the literary development and art and architecture. Amaravati style of uh, art and architecture they followed. Karle and Chaityas they built. And also literary department means it's a Bruhat Katha for in the Deccan region, Aryanization brought a change in the field of learning and education. During the Shatavahana period, Prakrit and Sanskrit languages were prevalent in the early period. Almost all the documents and inscriptions of Shatavahanas were recorded in Prakrit language. Mostly in Prakrit language is used in the Shatavahanas time. Many of the 70 or 80% of texts they mentioned in this book only, this language. The Satavahana period witnessed some of the outstanding literary works. Gunadhya wrote Brihat Katha and also the local Paishachik Prakrit language. Local Paishachik Prakrit language. He was the first poet from Telangana who hailed from Medak district. Gunadhya Brihat Katha, local Paisach Prakrit language, Gunadhya, and also in the Medak district, he was the first historian, is a Gunadhya. It belongs to Medak district. It was the earliest collection. It was the earliest collection which deals with the adventure of here Naravahana Datta. The original work is lost. The stories of latter retold by works like Katha Sarit Sagara. Shatavahana king compiled the Gada Saptasati Prakrit language, 700 erotic verses, and rural life, local traditions are described in this work. Some good Telugu words are also traced in this book, in the Gada Saptasati written by Hala. So in that book, some of when Telugu words also they mentioned that the marriage of Hala formed the theme of pure Telugu theme of another Prakrit work called Leelavati Parinaya by Kutuhala. Hala's minister Sarvavarma wrote the Sanskrit grammar work, the name Katantra. Sarvavarma, Katantra. Hala minister. Okay. It should be noted that Sanskrit was also developed in this latter phase of Shatavahana. Junagadh rock inscription by Rudradaman was written in Sanskrit. The famous Mahayana Buddhist philosopher Acharya Nagarjuna, Prajna Paramita Shastra and Madhyamika Sutra and Rasa Ratnavali, etc. in Sanskrit language. He was a contemporary of Shatavahana ruler Yagnasri Shatakarni. So art and architecture also they many in Amaravati, Deccan architecture they used. Shatavahanas distributed throughout the breadth of Western Deccan and Telangana. They can be divided into two categories: rock cut architecture of Western Deccan and brick built structure of Eastern Deccan. Rock cut architecture and brick built structures of Eastern Deccan. The rock cut architecture of the Shatavahanas period consisted primarily Buddhist monuments. They are the stupas and viharas and chaityas. The Shatavahana period, they built some Buddhist stupas and chaityas and viharas also. The Karle Chaitya regarded in the most famous in this style, Karle Chaitya. So coming to the brick uh, brick built stupa structures also there. They are found in Amaravati, Andhra Pradesh, Panagiri, Nalgonda, and also Nelakondapalli, Khammam district, Kotilingala, Karimnagar, Dhulikata, Pedabankuru, Kadambapur, Kondapur in Medak district, and Nagarjuna Konda in Nalgonda district. The stupas of Telangana are same style of stupa at Sanchi. Sanchi Stupam during the period of Ashoka's time, it's a famous monument was there. Sanchi and Sarnath, that type of stupas also they built. The stupas, the Buddhist stupas constructed at Amaravati was at largest in South India. Marble was used in the construction of stupa, symbolic representations of Buddha, 12 human figures appear in the sculptures of these stupas. Okay, so in Shatavahana period, stupas and viharas and Buddhist uh, sites they built. The Shatavahanas also patronized the art of painting. Art of painting. The best example of Shatavahana painting are found in Ajanta caves. Number 9 and 10 are classical examples of their contribution. Number 9, Ajanta caves, they found in Shatavahana's period. Number 9 and 10 are classical extensions of their contribution. Ajanta caves. And the perfect human anatomy, judicious balance, composition, these all are clearly included. Religious developments are also there. Shatavahanas are known for their policy of religious tolerance. The Shatavahanas period witnessed the progress of Buddhism, Brahmanism, and Jainism. So they respected the Jain, Buddhist, and Hindu scholars, philosophers. Early Shatavahana rulers, early Shatavahana rulers were the followers of Vedic religion. Okay, so like that, religious also some Buddhist sites are there, Jain and Hindu. Because of Shatavahana rulers are they belongs to Brahmins. Okay, so Jainism is not make headway in Telangana during this time. Means early Shatavahana period, Jainism was well developed, well known developed. Then after again the queens of Shatavahanas, the king's wives, queens are they respected to the Buddhist monks and they donated some material to the Buddhist monks, and as well as they have to respect to the Buddhism also by kings. Okay, so this is about Shatavahana rulers. So finally, the Shatavahanas are known their policy of religious tolerance and Buddhism, Brahmanism, Jainism flourished during the tenure. Shatavahanas have contributed a great deal in field and art, literature, and culture. So this is a art and architecture and society and political things and social barriers and caste system and Varna fourfold caste system. So Shatavahanas are the great contributors to the first art and architecture. Amaravati style of like a Dhanya Katakam, Amaravati, Dharanikota. Amaravati style of architecture they introduced it in the South India. They are the first and great dynasty which is in now the Shatavahana during the first, second, and third century AD. So first and second, third century CE, Shatavahana rulers in South India. First, the great and important kingdom they ruled in South India. After they followed in other kingdoms. Okay, this is a Shatavahana dynasty. Next class, we're going to discuss in the Ikshvakas and Vakatakas and Vishnu Kundins and Rashtrakutas one by one. So after Shatavahana, after decline of Shatavahana dynasty in South India, which dynasties are emerged and what is the rule of how they rule and what is the administration of Telangana after Shatavahanas, we're going to discuss in the next class. Thank you. Okay.